Well, howdy, howdy, howdy again, folks. Yes, the cat's still with me here. She's like, I don't care, Mom. Just keep petting me. Uh, this is my topic video for today. Is Brad and I talked about this earlier. Is being hated because you're different. I've done a lot of thinking about this. I tend to do a lot of thinking when I'm kind of in my own zone doing artwork and stuff. Because I know I am a very different type of a person from most people. Um, you know, a lot of people think I'm very odd, and they may be right. But I'm just this is just who I am. But a lot of times you're hated even within your own family um, for being different. Brad and I are both that way. People say, what's wrong with that person? That's their family. They don't have anything to do with their family. Sometimes you are just so different from the rest of your family. And if you have very narrow-minded people, and they're very prejudiced people in my family, I don't want to talk to you right now, Google. You go away. See? Why are you trying to get into my stuff? Get out of my stuff. Google was trying to talk to us all. See about the strangeness. But with my family, like I said, I'm being very different from them and being hated because I'm different. Being hated because I have Asperger's and ADHD and dyslexia, and that I'm hearing impaired. So I didn't learn the same way as everybody else. It's not that I'm not intelligent. It's just, you may have to show me in a little bit different way, but once I get the concept, I'm going to fly with it. And for the longest time, I kept trying to fit in, which means basically not being yourself anymore, because you're trying so hard to fit in. And you can only do that for so long until you have to be yourself. And I've experienced that throughout my life, and I know Brad has too. Brad is very different than a lot of other men. And the reason that he and I fit so well is because even though we're in the house and we cook together, we do a lot of things together, but then there's a lot of times where, like, I'm in the art room and he's out here, or like today when I got up, he was out working in the garden. And I mean, we're kind of like ship passing through the night a lot of times. We each have our own space and our own thing, and then we'll stop and smooch on each other and talk to each other, and then, we both need our own time. It's like taking yesterday off. I needed my own time just just to not be connected to anything and just create. And I wanted to finish that one painting that I finished, a normal painting, classic painting. But it takes many hours and stuff. But just be yourself, guys. If I could say to my younger self one thing, it was, don't worry about being different. You are just who you are. And open-minded people that are loving will accept you and see the good in you. Closed-minded people will see only the bad in you. They will just see what they can tear apart and what they can hate. Whether it's your family, whether it's somebody you thought was a friend, a boss, a coworker, your mailman. You don't want to piss off your mailman, though. You want to keep your mailman happy. Well, you may not get all your mail. You know what I mean? Or they may throw it on the ground. Right, honey?
Like a piece of crumpled wrapping paper.
Do you want to expand on being different? You're very different all your life.
No, I'm the normal one here.
He always got stuck in the, oh, you're like my brother, if he was talking to females when he was younger. He would never out chase and tail or anything. You know, he had to have that emotional connection. You know, and like I said, a lot of people thought maybe he was gay or something. You know, which nothing wrong with that, but it was just that he was looking for a realness in a person.
Yeah. Well, it's just, sorry. You know, it's just some of these people that they feel like they have to be the center of attention, that they have to be praised for everything they do. You know, like some of these guys that they actually put the toilet lid down and they gotta, be praised on that. And it's just, neither one of us have ever been that type of
You know, they
person.
act like, well, you stay home, so you know, you should be my slave, or,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
or uh, checking out all these other women and making comments and
Mm-hmm.
stuff. He has never done that,
Mm-hmm.
you know. But it's okay to be different. Dare to be different. Be yourself. I mean, if people don't like it, that's their problem.
Yep.
I'm
Exactly.
different. I'm always very different. I got to have my own space, and so does my husband. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
it's like yesterday. What I said to him when he came home yesterday was, "We can't afford a vacation, so let's have a staycation
Mm-hmm.
for a day." You know, where we just do what we have to get done, picking up the house and stuff. But the rest of it, we just kind of do whatever we want to do.
Yep.
You know, he cooked dinner last night. We had corn dogs and French fries,
I worked
and
hard on it.
yeah, and then we made the deal. I'm like, okay, well, if you want to do that, then I'll do the dishes and feed the animal and stuff. And I mean, but other than that, we weren't really,
Mm-hmm.
I think it's good to take time away and reflect, because if my thing is, if you're always being fed and you never stop, you never grow.
Mm-hmm.
Because you don't have to stop and actually really maybe analyze yourself, your life, what's going on around you, any of that. Because you've always got all this entertainment in your face.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just the way I am. I mean, Brad's always known that. But sometimes I feel like life is getting a little too busy for me, and I'll take a step back, and it's like I just need. Sometimes being an artist stuff, you need to observe.
Yep.
You really need to soak in the stuff around you.
Mm-hmm.
Everything with me, everything that happens affects me.
Mm-hmm.
My friend dying affects me. Having more celebrity suicide affects me. It'll affect my artwork. You know. Excuse me, I got itchy. But like I said, there's nothing wrong with being different, and you know, it's okay that my family doesn't understand because they've never taken the time to. That's their problem. It's not mine. I'm just who I am. My husband's just who he is. It's easy for people to point fingers and point out my husband's faults. Well, he hasn't done this and he hasn't done that. And it's like, but you don't know the whole story. You don't know the whole story of what a chain reaction to everything. So, right?
Yep.
Anyway, that's all we have to say about that. Anyway, I'm going to get off here and I will talk to you guys tomorrow. We have doctor appointments early in the morning.
Oh boy.
Love you guys. Talk to you later. Say bye, Brad.
Bye, Brad.